episodes. What can you tell us about Dominique? We still only know a little bit.
I know, so I can't really tell you a lot because I don't want to spoil anything. But she is the FBI agent on the case of the 5/9 hack. She's definitely not what you'd expect your average FBI agent to be, if that is such a thing. She's clever, she's tough, she's quick-witted, she's instinctually has this feeling about this case and who did it and why, and will sort of stop at nothing to find that, to get what she wants. So, I represent basically the role of law enforcement in the show. So everyone's sort of dealing with the consequences of what happened in season 1, and that's where I come into play. I'm basically the antagonist to F Society.
Have you been watching the show before?
Yes, I love the show. I watched it. I binge watched it. I sort of couldn't stop on my computer. I love it. I think it's an important, rare thing to see on TV right now. I think it speaks to a very pervasive and modern feeling of distrust in society and capitalism and all the. I think it's an important story.
And as your character is basically on the side of the establishment, what kind of pressure does that put on you in playing the role?
Well, I can't really judge my character and what she is doing and how she wants to go about her job. It doesn't put a pressure on me. I feel like my part is necessary in terms of the arc of the story and where it should be, where it can lead. I think that that they did this thing and then they have to obviously in some way pay for what they did, or have the consequences of their actions have to come to light in some way. And so that's where I come in. But I think it's up to the audience to decide whether whether Dom is a good guy or a bad guy.
What do you like most about it?
She's weird. She's kind of a weirdo.
In what way is she weird?
She's just not. She's just like her own person. She's not. What I think of what is so cool about the way Sam writes with all these characters is that you think you know who they are and where they're going, and it just completely, turns you upside down. And I felt that way doing the show. I felt like I was constantly surprising myself with what I was capable of doing. So.
Is there a point of showing your character when they're not on the job and a lot of sort of private, intimate parts of her life, which is, awake at 4 o'clock in the morning and chugging coffee and stuff?
Totally.
Are those sort of elements of her really personal life?
Yeah, I think she's.
Come up later?
Yeah, Sam always described to me her as she's lonely but not alone. I think she's sort of a bright light in a dark world, trying to find the people who turn the lights out. What I love about her is that she is this sort of eternally optimistic woman, and in the midst of this darkness, she's sort of still okay and nice and friendly and earnest and loves her job. But obviously has her own complicated, side to her that she's grappling with. And I think she throws herself into her work, uses that. No, it's fine.
Are there any particular moments, without spoiling it, that stay in your mind that you shot already that you think the audience is going to relate to or enjoy?
Yeah, I mean, the way we shot it was so crazy. We were block shooting the whole season, which meant that we got every single episode before we started it. So that meant shooting a lot of stuff. I shot most of my scenes in 4 days. I mean, I shot a lot of everything over the course of the whole season, but a lot of my meaty. The sort of arc of my character was shot in these 5 days, so it's kind of a blur, but all of it I think all of it is memorable, and all of it hopefully people will relate to and respond to. It was just so challenging and hard and wonderful to work on a show like this.